Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 2589. Today's date is 18 September 2022. Fazle hata. It's a morning at 8:36 a.m. Why am I recording Artifact episode at morning? I don't know why. I just feel like that. Ki this is very fresh morning. Just like this is really beautiful. I just came. It just feel like that. Ki I wanted to record Artifact episode. Okay, so yeah, okay. There is nothing much to say. Okay, it is really nothing. Okay, I don't know what I need to talk. Okay, uh, there is a one thing I'm gonna tell you is that the way that I'm talking in Artifact episode, it's just like a really fluent, really freely. Okay, I don't really worry about the time and I don't really worry about the content that I need to talk. It's not. It just it just I wanted to talk. That's it. Okay, just like the when you talk with your best friend or when you talk with someone being really special and you just need to talk. So I am literally comfortable with myself. I don't know. Like like most of the people are usually don't really talk with themselves because it's kind of like a look really stupid and they didn't really know how to do it. Okay. But I am actually doing this since 7 years. Yeah, I started in 2020 2015. Okay, and right now it's 2022, and it's the journey is really very long. The way that I understand so many things. Okay, just not just a one thing or two thing. No, it's a so many things. Okay, like I don't know how should I describe this thing, but eventually this is became really part of me. Okay, like whoever I am going to be a person in the future, I don't know. Okay, I don't know, miss, I know, but there is a one thing is that things always be change. Okay, around me, inside of me, skills and everything, but the process, the artifact episode will not be changed. It's I will be record. I will definitely record because of that. Ki, this is not just became my habit. This is kind of like a something really part of me. Okay, like basically, um, your left hand is your left hand. You never really feel that ki, this is really heavy part of your body. No, this is your hand, right? So this is artifact. It's became the part of my body. Okay, every night or whenever I get something really free, like basically after I ate my dinner, I usually record artifact episode, but sometime because of some sort of reason, whatever it is, okay, I couldn't do that. But that doesn't mean that I am not really doing this. Sometimes I do twice in a day, sometimes I do so much more than a day. Okay, but sometimes I didn't really make artifact episode. Okay, but most of the time I record every day. Okay, so that's why I'm reaching at 2000. Sometimes I don't really memorize the number of artifact episode. Okay, I just look the back of the artifact episode, like what is the last artifact episode. Okay, and and while I was renaming my artifact episode, I don't really worry about that. Okay, because it's kind of like a sequential number. So if I record something, it added another number, so I don't really worry about that. I just have to uh, type my artifact episode, then rest of the thing is as it is. So yeah, but I do know that it's a 2889. Okay, 2889, almost like 3000. I'm actually close to the 3000 artifact episode. Okay, so which is really good. Okay, 3000 artifact episode is that he like okay, so there is a one problem I'm facing is that right now I'm making artifact episode every day. Okay, and the file size is not so massive, but I have so much amount of data. Just so much amount of data. It is really big data. Okay, the whole artifact episode, if I count from the beginning, from 2015 to right now, it consume almost like a 1.2 to 1.4 TB terabytes, 1.4 to 1.5 maybe. Okay, 1.5 terabytes. And I have one hard disk, okay, which is 2 TB. Okay, so I save all those artifact episode, as also I save the backup of the artifact episode. Okay, which is also in another hard drive, 1 TB hard drive. But this also save only 1 TB, not rest of the 300 GB is not save on that, because that hard disk doesn't have that much space. But I'm actually thinking that next month in October there is a big billion day. Big billion day is a e-commerce um, e-commerce sale. Okay, it's kind of like they are giving you very huge discount on every item that you purchase. Okay, last time I bought this laptop, it will cost me almost like a 58,000, which is actually 74,000 of the actual price, so which is really helpful. Okay, uh, um, but I'm guessing that my hard disk is actually the price is 5,000, maybe 5,200, maybe it will drop to 4,800 something. That is a minimum. Okay, there is a minimum value I'm expecting, but I'm not really sure. Maybe I have to bought, because this hard disk is really important to me. I have to save my files. Okay, because artifact episode is also one of the thing, but as also my projects. Okay, and my data. Recently I delete my all my movies because of that I didn't have that much space. No, I don't really worry about that, because I never really watch. I already watched those movies. Okay, so and basically since I started YouTube, I haven't really watched any movies. Okay, whenever I wanted to watch a movie, I just download that movie and I watch that movie. I didn't really download in kind of like really massive thing. No, so that is good. And yeah, everything's good. Is fine. There is nothing more to say. Um, okay. Also, one thing is that after this artifact episode, I decided that I have to record. I have to do some sort of difficult stuff first. Difficult stuff means like difficult work, like basically in my whole day, recording is a kind of thing that I'm actually very okay. Now I'm good. Okay, there is a some sort of a truck who's actually advertising some of the Loha Lokhand, whatever. So I'm actually thinking that usually during the day, recording is a kind of thing that I'm really like. It is kind of like a very difficult thing for me. It's like what is exactly some sort of really challenging thing in a day is that Recording, yeah, recording is a very challenging thing for me. Okay, and I am actually very much scared of recording. Okay, because because it's why I'm scared, because this is not a work, this is the performance. Okay, I am doing performance. Okay, like basically is that during the gameplay I have to memorize all the dialogues, all the people they are saying, all the emotions, as also simultaneously I have to make that conversation little bit of funnier, little bit of kind of like a really enthusiastic to watch. Okay, and a realistic approach to the and to the character, like what is exactly they are doing. Okay, sometimes the character they are communicate, it's something really different, so I'm actually talking something really different which is not really relate with the game. But if you put in the exact word, it became really boring, so I'm actually improvise that thing. Okay, so and sometimes I just have to remove the gaps. Okay, so and all those things happen simultaneously. Okay, this is actually a performing kind of like a theater art. Okay, like basically is that key, if you need to performance a dance practice, oh sorry, if you wanted to perform a dance in a some sort of a festival. Okay, or maybe if you wanted to perform something like in front of people, whatever it is. Okay, so during that process there is no second chance. Okay, there is no second chance, there is only one chance you have, and you just have to nail it. So that is the one thing. Okay, so um, every time, every performance, like whoever the performance who did something really best in the field, but during the performance or at the just beginning of the performance he just bit really nervous. Okay, really scared. So this is exactly I am feeling every day. Okay, like while I was recording my gameplay, uh, I'm also very much scared before. Okay, but when I start, but just before, okay, when I start my recording now, then everything happened very naturally. So it just kind of like a really basic human gesture uh, to I don't know, I don't know, it is. So I decided that ki, why don't I have to do this thing first thing in the morning. Okay, like basically is that ki, whatever the difficult, like what is exactly the challenging job you are doing in an entire day, you just have to do that thing first. Okay, like कि यानी दिन में कितना भी दिन में जो भी सबसे कठिन काम है वो सबसे पहले करना चाहिए. Okay, so that is why I'm doing this thing. Okay, and since from last week, I'm actually feeling that I am, I am my performance is not that good. Okay, like some of the cut scenes are not good, so I have to remove in the editing process. Okay, so yeah, it is, but I will keep doing this thing. I will definitely. The first thing is that after this artifact episode, I have to record my gameplay. Okay, first of all is that I have to play the entire level. Okay, record that level, then understand the level, what is exactly character and everything. Record that gameplay. Khatam. Okay, then I will upload some of the shots. The most of the kind of like a difficult thing is done, then rest of the day is actually very much fine for me, then I am not too worry about that. Even is that key, even if I record my gameplay, then rest of the day I didn't really did na, I'm actually not really worried about that. Okay, because rest of the day is very much fine, it just kind of like became really holiday. Okay, I am not really put a lot of effort in editing process. Okay, why? Because of that key, like I don't want to put a lot of effort in editing process. Why? Because of that I am actually thinking editing process has to be, there is a one single job you have to do in editing process. You just have to attach the two pieces, two clip together and merge them. That is called editing. Okay, if you are doing so many things in the editing process, like fixing things, it's not gonna work out. Okay, like basically let me tell you one thing is that key, I have to um, I have to make sure that I have to put a lot of effort in pre-production or production. Okay, like something is messed up, I have to retake. Okay, in pre-production I have to understand everything before the performance and everything. In post production I don't want it to do that, because this is the time consuming. Okay, and time consuming as also some of the problem that you cannot found. Okay, and you have to live with that. Okay, so sometime I just feel like that, okay, I make a mistake, I just have to retake again. Okay, or retake or something like that. I just have to record entire sequence again. Okay, because of that, okay, the entire sequence I record again, which is kind of like a really easy thing for me, instead of that fixing those recording in the post production, which is very heavy time consuming, very very very. Okay, and after you fixing that, it doesn't match with the video, and the quality of the flow, it's not, it just dropping the quality. So that's why I don't want it to put a lot of effort in editing process. Okay, but some of the editing process has to be done. Okay, like some of the animation required, and that has to be done in the editing process. Okay, there is no option at all. Yeah, I do know that, but yeah, whatever it is, I'm actually spending almost like a hour, just to 1 hour for editing. That's it. Then rest of the thing is khatam. So alright, this is the my hardware episode number 2889. Right now we are at Oda, Maharashtra. Thank you.